Hello, I'm ABX and welcome back to another video. Today I have some very good update news to share with you, because if you've been waiting for the bug fix for TU31, it has finally been announced today, because TU32, or Title Update 32, has been given to us, letting us know about all of the things they're going to be fixing it, and we also know that it's gone into certification, which gives us a rough idea of when it is releasing. So I'll be talking about the most important bugs and the rough release date in today's video, but first of all, I'd very much appreciate a like on the video if you do like it, because it helps out the channel a lot, and lets us know you do like the update news for Minecraft console. Anyway, let's get straight into the video, shall we? And let's start by talking about the fact that this is a really big changelog. So usually for the first bug fix a year, like we've had in the couple of years gone past, it's usually only fixing like 20 issues, maybe 10, 15, somewhere in that ballpark. This one fixes more than 60. I think it's close to 70 unique bugs, which is quite a lot. They've clearly been doing quite a lot of work. Some people have been thinking that they've been sitting on their hands waiting for 1.9 to release. Clearly that's not the case. Clearly they have been working hard, and you can see the new bug report system has been working quite well for them, because it looks like 30 of these bugs have come from that system alone. Anyway, like I said, let's start by talking about the rough release date of this. When can you expect TU32? You can expect it roughly in the next 2 weeks. That's always what it is. But if you want a slightly more accurate thing than that, because it went in on Wednesday, I'd probably say that you can expect it like the 1st of February, the 2nd of February, maybe the 3rd of February, or if we're lucky, by the end of next week. So like the 29th or the 30th, that's the most likely time you'll be seeing this. Sometimes certification finishes faster for some platforms, sometimes it doesn't, but regardless of your platform, it's gone in certification today, so you'll see it very shortly. So with that all said and done, let's talk about the major bugs that are being fixed here, because there is, of course, lots and lots of bugs. If I just go through all of them, you'll get bored of my voice, because I'll be talking for 20 minutes, and you also might not, get the significance of some of these, because there are some really significant ones here. So let's start by talking about one of the biggest ones, which I had confirmed a few days ago, and now it's officially in the changelog. Red sandstone stairs texture incorrect. So I asked 4J Steve on Twitter about this, and he did confirm that, yeah, it was just a bug. They had the wrong texture showing for it, because that's how stairs work. They just have the texture of the block they're meant to be, and in this particular case, it meant that, we had smooth red sandstone stairs. They were a console exclusive for a little bit, but they had to be removed because they made a small mistake. It's a shame, and I know a lot of people are bummed out, because I really like smooth red sandstone stairs, way better than the regular ones, but, it was a bug, so they did patch it out. I'd love if they did come back in the future, but for now, it looks like they're going to be their own little thing, which is kind of a bummer, but that's the first one. Let's move away from the bad, though, and let's focus on something good, because one of the really big ones that people, do care about is the fact that rabbits weren't spawning where they should be. Like, people looked everywhere, couldn't find rabbits. It seemed like the issue was they were only spawning naturally in snow biomes, which would explain why I could find them only so rarely, because they'd only spawn in the snow biomes. So, yeah, if you ever wanted to find rabbits, right now you can only find them in snow biomes, but as of the TU32, in a couple of weeks, you'll be able to find them everywhere again, which will be good, because rabbits are cool, they're one of the brand new features, and a lot of people just couldn't find them. So, another interesting one here is the fact that they fixed slime spawning and made it increase the number of slimes that spawn, which is handy for all of you that want slime block creations. Now you can actually go find all that stuff, which is something you might find kind of useful. So another useful one here is that they've actually fixed the wolf's default color from the collar from orange to red again, because it was temporarily on the PC orange, but then in the update they fixed it back to red, and that's why this is kind of more like 1.8.8. Before it was kind of like 1.8, but they were saying that. Interesting enough, also, just before we go anywhere else, in case you're like, oh, is Toycat going to say banners? One thing people figured would be coming here is banners. No, there's not a single mention of banners in here. There's no brand new features, there's just kind of fixes on old features, and the banners weren't officially ever meant to be in there, so that's kind of the explanation. It's kind of a bummer, but it's also kind of the thing there. So, besides that, we have quite a few things in here. Obviously, hopefully you've been reading this as you go along, if you want to know about every single that's been fixed. But another interesting one that I thought was really glad that they've actually acknowledged it's a bug, and it's not a feature, is the fact that they fixed the world generating slightly differently, even with the same seed. This is something very bizarre, where if you have a Mesa Bryce biome, for instance, Mesa with spikes, that wouldn't generate all the time. It would generate sometimes you load up the seed, sometimes it's true for ice spikes, and sometimes it's true for Mega Tiger 2. Hopefully, when that's fixed, all the seeds will be kind of stable, and hopefully they fix it in the good way, where the stuff always generates rather than never generates. But yeah, that's something we have to wait to see, because again, it's kind of frustrating telling people, oh yeah, the seed totally works, you've got to load it a few times. That sounds like it's fake, and for me as a seed guy, that's kind of annoying. So besides that, there's a bunch of other just small fixes, like cows taking 11 hits for hand to kill, even though they have 10 HP. Just bizarre stuff that makes no sense. But yeah, for the most part, this bug fix update fixes every major bug that I can think of, such as the duplicating redstone blocks, the destroying blocks outside the world, every no sound, the armor stands, every single major bug has been fixed in this update that I can think of, and that's kind of good news, because if it's happened like this already, that means we won't have a TU30 TU33 or TU34 that fix, massive bugs. Oh, we probably will, but, they'll be coming with other things, and that's usually how I like to have things go, because people get really frustrated when there's just update after update of bug fix, because, some people get excited maybe, and I think it's bizarre that they do, but yeah, I'd say it's good that there's going to be just one, maybe two, hopefully not more than three major bug fixes, and that's good. So, yeah, moving on to the next update now. TU33 is no doubt in development. It probably won't be called that, because there'll be a mashup pack that requires an update, but yeah, the next big update is no doubt in development right now, and has been for the last few days, and exactly what's going on there is something exciting. Again, I'm going to restrain from speculating till we know something more, but something else that is interesting before we leave the news forever is the fact that they actually are working on the Wii U edition TU31 update, because they actually released an update for for the Wii U edition as of today, but that update was only bug fixing the initial version of the game. It doesn't actually bug fix the full, it's not actually bringing new features to it. That update is in development right now, which is very, very bizarre that it's now been a month since TU31 release, and it's still just in development. It's not even gone out yet for 1.8.8, and the reason behind that is very interesting. I wonder if it will always be behind an update, or if it's, just a one-time thing. I hope it's not always, because it sucks to just have one version of the game be behind all the others, but that's something we're going to have to wait and see about. Anyway, hope you did all enjoy today's video. If you did, please do like it and let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot, and lets me know you do like it, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos just like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.